And I said, but I had my wife book me a flight into Chicago at 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm going to Chicago, and I had way beneath my salary booked me into a college about 10 miles from the airport. And I'm going to go there and speak this afternoon, and I'm going to stay there until they tell me you did. Because I'm not going to let this government get two of us for the price of one.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. But we can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Dick Gregory, one of the greatest gods to grace this planet, man. And that's big facts, man. Y'all drop them nines if you believe that Dick Gregory is one of the greatest gods to ever grace this planet. He dropped a lot of jewels while he was here, y'all. All right? But yeah, as you can see, we're going to be dealing with Dick Gregory and his, thoughts on the passing of Malcolm X. I wouldn't even say it's his thoughts because he actually did speak with Malcolm the day before he passed, y'all. All right? So with that being said, man, let's get an insight from Dick Gregory, man, and see, what it was him and Malcolm spoke about before Malcolm's passing, all right? Let's go ahead and jump into this.
So when I think about my brother Malcolm, I think about this little thing that just happened with his daughter, and I'll be honest with you. I got 10 children, 7 girls, 3 boys. If I thought I had a child that thought somebody killed me and wanted to avenge it and waited 30 years, I sure enough would have attitude. I mean, you can give that chump time to die from natural causes. I mean, girl, do you love me or not? But listen what they told us. They told us that Malcolm X's daughter, see, I don't deal in friendship. Did she do it or not? I deal in logic. Here's a woman here in New York City. She decides she's going to kill Farrakhan. She leaves New York where all the murderers are. They got people that have killed somebody for you just to practice because they know they're going to kill somebody on July the 4th. They just want to practice. She leaves New York, all the murderers, and goes to Minnesota where they ain't even had a drive-by shooting. Think about it. Go ahead. To hire a white boy to kill one of the most guarded brothers. A white boy.
Like, let's just let that sink in for a minute. What he just said, y'all. Does it even make sense?
We don't even have to deal with that. I knew Malcolm. I loved Malcolm. Malcolm called me the Sunday that he died. I was working Basin Street East. He said, Brother Greg, you coming by today? And I said, Malcolm, I love you. And I said, I love you so much, I don't even want to take a chance to be there. He said, what do you mean, Brother Greg? I said, well, I close tonight, Sunday night at Basin Street East. And I said, but I had my wife book me a flight into Chicago at 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm going to Chicago, and I had way beneath my salary booked me into a college about 10 miles from the airport. And I'm going to go there and speak this afternoon, and I'm going to stay there until they tell me you dead. Because I'm not going to let this government get two of us for the price of one. And I'm going to call Adam Clayton Powell when I finish talking to you and beg him not to come there. Because today, the United States government is going to get you. Okay. And I'm not going to be there. I love you. I don't even want to take a chance of my heart changing. So I went to Chicago. And when they came and they told me Malcolm's been killed today, I got back on the plane and came back here. Malcolm.
But see, I want y'all to understand this too, man. Malcolm already knew he felt it in his soul just the way Dick Gregory felt it in his soul. Because the warning always comes before the destruction. And so this is why I tell everybody, man, allow your soul and your spirit to guide you, man. Don't be listening to the outsiders, because the warning always comes before the destruction, man. Y'all drop it in the comment section, man. The warning comes before the destruction. That's something that you need to be aware of. So when you get that feeling, you would just say, hey, it ain't worth it. Let me go ahead and, go the other way, or whatever the case may be.
Killed because of another brother named DePinto. A lot of people thought he was African, but he was East Indian. He was born in Nairobi. He's the one that changed Malcolm's head from black nationalist to Pan-Africanism and made that connection from here to there. And the government said, we can't let this happen. He's the one that persuaded Malcolm when he went to Africa and stayed 7 weeks and met with all the real leaders. And then he's the one that discussed with Malcolm of bringing racism to the doorsteps of the UN. And as Malcolm was being shot dead in New York City, DePinto was being gunned down in Nairobi. All right. Same time. All right. Same time. So don't tell me about no black Muslims.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
The same time. Same time. Malcolm was being gunned down. Now, let me finish this by saying this. And you folks out there on radio, when we cut off, that's why you should be here. Yeah, y'all come on down. Yeah. We'll be here. We're not, if you get here late, we'll be here next week. Just wait on us. You ain't got nothing to do. Nothing to do. Now, let me show you how this white racist system treats black folks. The black folks that they got to kill Malcolm, Malcolm was standing on a stage like I am. They threw a smoke bomb in the back. When everybody got to watching the commotion, the brothers ran up with double-barrel shotguns and shot him. But under the Freedom of Information Act, we were able to get the autopsy of Malcolm, and all the bullets in Malcolm is going down. Now, I can't stand on this stage and y'all down there pointing up, which means the government have such a low view of those black folks that would do it. They didn't even give them real bullets. They gave them blanks. Malcolm was shot from the ceiling top. And also under the Freedom of Information, the CIA have been forced to admit that they rented the Audubon Ballroom a week before. And that's when they went in there and tore them walls out and put them guns in the wall and shot him from a downward projection. That's what this game is about. But Malcolm lived a good life.
Yes, he did.
The movie did not portray that.
Of course not.
The movie was an insult.
Yes.
I mean, here my man get killed, ain't got no insurance, no money. Betty pregnant with twins, got 4 kids, and then have 2 more, and then go ahead and raise them and go on and get her a doctor's degree. And in that old heathen movie, they ain't got room in that to tell me about what Betty did. But can show Malcolm snorting coke and having sex with a white woman in a car. This is a black person that did that. And then show Malcolm putting his
They love to distort the image.
head in a toilet. Now that's in the book, page 122. Malcolm has never put his head in a toilet. So if that shows up in the book, the conspiracy goes all the way back to Alex, who didn't write Malcolm, nor did he write Roots. A white boy, the senior editor of Playboy magazine, Murray Fisher, wrote both them books. And as we stand here now, them 2 books makes about $7 to $8 million royalty right now every year. Then how come when Alex died, they had to auction off his stuff to pay off his bills? How come they didn't attack his royalties? Because he don't get no royalties.
Well, don't you see?
That's the game.
Teach.
All right?
Teach.
The whole book's a lie.
I want y'all to understand something, man. Okay? They capitalize and they monetize off of your magnetism. Okay? I keep telling y'all, man, that they have a handbook known as the 48 Laws of Power. Okay? And see, this handbook speaks on having a scapegoat. Okay? So you have to understand the reason that they sent those gods in there with the attitude of getting rid of Malcolm, right, was so that they would go down for it all. So that no one else would have questions outside of the fact that it was them. That's what that was about. They were a distraction. Y'all better wake up, man. It's real out here, bro. And then after that, as he further said, they further monetized off him by writing books. Okay? He didn't write those, man. Look, y'all, wake up. Please, man. Please, bro. It's deep. We have to get the right knowledge. That's the only way we're going to change our thoughts and our perspectives. All right? And so with that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakend. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at I Am Awakend_chosen one. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashe.